Disturbing body camera footage reveals how Chicago police raided the wrong apartment and detained an innocent woman. An investigation by our Chicago station, that's WBBM TV, uncovered the video, which we have to tell you is very hard to watch. Police tried to withhold it, and city officials tried to keep you from even seeing it. Anjanette Young, who was getting changed at the time, sued the city of Chicago over the botched effort to arrest a suspect who actually lived next door. Nearly 2 years after the incident, a judge forced Chicago police to turn over video of this raid. Dave Savini of WBBM TV broke the story and spoke with Ms. Young as she watched the body cam footage.
I had just gotten home from work, and while I was undressing in my bedroom.
Anjanette Young, a social worker, had just finished her shift at the hospital when police entered her home.
And it happened so fast, I didn't have time to put on clothes.
She was surrounded by 12 male officers.
And I'm just standing there. I mean, terrified, humiliated, not even understanding why in that moment that this is happening to me.
Almost immediately, Young is handcuffed.
If I had made one wrong move, I felt like they would have shot me. I truly believe that they would have shot me.
A police officer wraps a short coat around her shoulder, still leaving her front fully exposed. Eventually, one of the officers holds a blanket in place.
You need to tell me what you're looking for. It felt like forever for me. It felt like forever.
Young tells the raid team at least 43 times they are in the wrong place.
You got the wrong house. You got the wrong house.
She was right. They were in the wrong house. WBBM's investigation uncovered police simply took the word of an informant who said a felon with a handgun lived in the apartment.
I've been living here for 4 years and nobody lives here but me. Okay, you don't have to shout. I don't have to shout. This is ridiculous. You got me in handcuffs. I'm naked. You kicked my house in. And I keep telling you, you got the wrong place.
So where was the target? Our investigation revealed he was awaiting trial on home confinement here at a different apartment in Anjanette Young's complex. How easy would it have been to locate him? Easy, real easy, because he was wearing a police tracking device, an electronic monitoring bracelet. Keenan Salter is Anjanette Young's attorney.
If this had been a young woman in Lincoln Park by herself in her home, naked, a young white woman, let's just be frank, if the reaction would have been the same. I don't think it would have been. They viewed Ms. Young as less than human.
Police did eventually walk Young to a room so she could get dressed.
I'm a social worker. I've been a social worker for 20 years. I follow the law. I don't get in trouble for anything. I don't do illegal stuff. I'm not that person. You got the wrong information.
At this point, the sergeant tells the officer who got the warrant to step outside. Once outside, the body camera is shut off. But the sergeant returns with this message.
We believe your story.
None of the officers have been disciplined. Mayor Lori Lightfoot's administration tried to block CBS Chicago from airing this body camera footage by filing an emergency motion in court. A judge ruled against the city, but the mayor said she saw the footage for the first time Tuesday.
What I've directed my law department to do is, with respect to this one, if there is a pending case, get that case resolved.
The work is warranted. They need to do the work, but they need to do it right. They can't just callously do it and leave people's lives in ruins because they got it wrong.
I don't got a gun. I don't got a gun.
In a statement, Mayor Lightfoot says she has no further comment because of pending litigation and ongoing investigations. Now, we talked to her office last year about the raid and the body cams, so it's unclear why she's saying she's just seeing the video now for the first time. Meanwhile, Young and her attorney are refiling their lawsuit in state court next week. Anthony?
Dave Savini, WBBM there with some great reporting. Thank you, Dave. 43 times she told them they were in the wrong apartment.
I can't get over that stand-up from Dave there. They had a tracker on the suspect. They could have known exactly where he was.
Yeah.
My heart breaks for Ms. Young, though, guys, because, number one, the way she said it was so callous. And if you look at the video, you can see one officer just whacking on a piece of gum, like this is just a normal thing that happens.
Yep.
And the fact that you're so naked when you're the most vulnerable that anybody can be, to be treated that way is just heartbreaking to see. It's just, it's unfathomable when you look at this video and you see the way that this woman was treated, and then to be told, don't shout.
Don't scream.
And
How do you not shout when you were being treated this way?
And we were in the report, no one has been disciplined so far.
Yes.
In any other career field, if you make a mistake of that magnitude, something happens to you.
You know, as hard as it is for Ms. Young, I'm glad we all got to see that video. It just shows you once again the importance of videotape and the changes that need to be made, certainly when it comes, again, to, I agree with that attorney. If the woman had been white, I doubt that it would have been treated that way.
She will live with that trauma forever,
Exactly.
no matter what the city does.